Hello my friends, you're welcome to solve this math problem, which is square root of 2 to the power of x times square root of 8 to the power of x times square root of 16 to the power of x is equals to 16 to find the values of x. We solve this problem with two methods. So for first method, in here, we can write this as square root of 2 to the power of x, square root of 2 to the power of x, and times the square root of 8 to the power of x. So in here we have the square root of 8 to the power of x, right? So we write square root of 8 to the power of x, and in here we have the square root of 16 to the power of x, right? So we can write square root of 16 to the power of x is equals to 16. And next step, in here we can write this as 2 to the power of x and 2 to the power of 1 over 2, right? In here we write this square root as power of 1 over 2. And in here we can write this as 8 to the power of x to the power of 1 over 2 times 1 over 2. So 1 over 2 times 1 over 2. And here we can write this 16 to the power of x to the power of 1 over 2 times 1 over 2 times 1 over 2. So 1 over 2 times 1 over 2 times 1 over 2 is equals to 16. And it will be 2 to the power of x to the power of 1 over 2 and times, in here, 8 to the power of x and 1 over 2 times 1 over 2, it will be 1 over 4. And for this, it will be 16 to the power of x and to the power of, it will be 1 over 8 is equals to 16. And in next step, we can write in here 2 to the power of x to the power of 1 over 2. And for this, we can write this 8 as 2 to the power of 3, right? So it will be 2 to the power of 3 and 2 to the power of x, right? And 2 to the power of 1 over 4, right? And for this, it will be, in here we have 16, and we can write this as 2 to the power of 4, right? And 2 to the power of x, and 2 to the power of 1 over 8 is equals to 16, right? So in next step, it will be in here, we can write 2 to the power of x times 1 over 2, right? It will be x over 2, and times, also in here, we have 2 to the power of 3 times x times 1 over 4, right? And it will be 2 to the power of 3 times x, it will be 3x, and times 1 over 4, it will be 3x over 4, right? And times, in here, we have 2 to the power of 4 to the power of x and to the power of 1 over 8, and it will be 2 to the power of 4 times x and times 1 over 8, and it will be 4 times x, it will be 4x, and times 1 over 8, it will be x 2 to the power of x over 2, right? Is equals to 16. And we can write 16 as 2 to the power of 4, right? So in next step, in here, we have 2 to the power of x over 2 times 2 to the power of 3x over 4 and times 2 to the power of x over 2. And from exponential rule, if we have a to the power of m times a to the power of n, we can write this as a to the power of m plus n. So in here we can write this as 2 to the power of x over 2 and plus 3x over 4 and plus x over 2, right? Is equals to 2 to the power of 4. And it will be 2 to the power of, for this 3 fraction, we take common denominator, and our common denominator in here is 4. And in here, this denominator multiplied by 2, so we multiply this numerator by 2, it will be 2x. And here this denominator multiplied by 1, so we multiply this by 1, it will be 3x. Also in here, this denominator multiplied by 2, so we multiply this by 2, it will be 2x. is equals to 2 to power of 4. And it will be 2 to power of 2x plus 3x plus 2x, it will be 7x over 4 is equals to 2 to power of 4. So in next step, by comparing both sides of this equation, the base is equal, so these powers should be equal, right? So in here we write 7x over 4 is equals to 4. And next, if we multiply both sides of this equation by 4, so this multiplied by 4, this 4 will cancel, so it will be 7x is equals to 4 times 4, it will be 16, right? And in next step, we divide both sides of this equation by 7, so this divided by 7, this 7 will cancel, so it will be x is equals to 16 over 7. So this is our answer. And in next step, we solve this problem with second method. So for second method, our problem is square root of 2 to power of x times square root of 8 to power of x and times square root of 16 to power of x is equals to 16. So in here, in next step, we raise both of this equation to power of 2. So this to power of 2 and this to power of 2, and it will be in here. This to power of 2, this square root will cancel, and it will be 2 to power of x times square root of 8 to power of x and square root of 16 to power of x is equal. So in here it will be 16 to power of 2, right? And in next step, again, we raise both of this equation to power of 2. So this to power of 2 and this to power of 2. And here it will be 2 to power of x to power of 2, 2 to power of x to power of 2, and this to power of 2, this square root will cancel, and it will be 8 times 8 to power of x square root of 16 to power of x is equals to 16 to power of 2 to power of 2, it will be 16 to power of 2 times 2 is 4. And next step, in here it will be 2 to power of x to power of 2, it will be 2 to power of 2x, right? And times in here 8 to power of x square root of 16 to power of x is equals to 16 to power of 4. And next step, again, we raise both of this equation to power of 2. So this to power of 2 and this to power of 2. And it will be 2 to power of 2x to power of 2, right? This to power of 2. And times this to power of 2, it will be 8 to power of x to power of 2. And times this to power of 2, this square root will cancel, and it will be 16 to power of x is equals to 16 to power of 4 times 2, it will be 8. And it will be 2 to power of 2x times 2, it will be 4x, times 8 to power of x times 2, it will be 2x, and times 16 to power of x is equals to 16 to power of 8. And in next step, it will be 2 to power of 4x, and times, in here we can write this 8 as 2 to power of 3 and to power of 2x, right? And times, and here we can write this 16 as 2 to power of 4 and to power of x is equals to, also in here we can write this 16 as 2 to power of 4 and to power of 8. And next step, it will be 2 to power of 4x times 2 to power of 3 times 2x, it will be 6x, and times 2 to power of 4 times x, it will be 4x is equals to 2 to power of 4 times 8, it will be 32. And next step, it will be 2 to power of 4x plus 6x and plus this 4x is equals to 2 to power of 32. and it will be 2 to the power of 4x plus 6x, it will be 10x, and plus 4x, it will be 14x, is equals to 2 to the power of 32. And here the base is equal, and these powers should be equal, right? So it will be 14x is equals to 32. And next step, we divide both sides of the equation by 14. So this divided by 14, this 14 will cancel. It will be x is equals to 32 over 14. And this is equals to, in here, we can divide this by 2, also this by 2. So 32 divided by 2, it will be 16, and 14 divided by 2, it will be 7. So our answer in here is x is equals to 16 over 7. Also, from second method, our x is equals to 16 over 7, and this is our final answer. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.